Good morning. It is Friday. Gonna do some more work on this cavern that we started yesterday. And yeah, just gonna hang out for about an hour or so, I think, and work on this and then carry on with the rest of my day. So please feel free to grab a project that you are working on and dig into your own process as I engage with many, many more thousands of tiny dots. Because apparently that's what my brain wants to do right now. So many tiny dots. Good morning, my Laura. Good morning, my Stephanie. How are you? So many tiny dots, it's true. The sound will be down. Okay. Lurk away. I'm doing okay. I've got coffee. I've got a project to work on. I've got plans for the rest of the day. Hanging out with people that I care about. I'm so grateful for the internet because at least I can still hang out with people even though I can't see them. It's a big deal. Good morning, Michael. Nice of you to come hang out. A Stream of Awesomeness on Spotify. Let me see if I can find that, because then I can listen to it too. Oh, come on, Spotify. Why won't you let me click? Weird. Restarting of the app. Come on, computer. Do the thing. Well, apparently my computer is just going to spiral and not quit Spotify so I can restart it. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Force quit. Let's open my apps again. There we go. Is it by Hallelujah, Michael? How do I find? I don't think your stream of awesomeness is public, love. Maybe it is. No, I don't see it. Okay, well, I'm going to listen to your good fucking morning stream then. There we go. There we go. There are tunes. It is awesome. You did? Okay, I will look for it. Hey, Patrick. Good morning. Good morning. Mike, what you working on? And Pat, are you inking your project today? Yeah, man. Spoons. So few spoons, right? You getting coffee. That's fair. Hope your inking goes better today than it went yesterday, Pat. Digital struggle, Stephanie. That's fair. Working on inking my own dungeon. It does sound a little dirty. You're not wrong. Virtual marathons, hey Laura. Hello, the Myrna. It's nice of you to pop in. I guess I should write this as a note if you have the stream muted. Or just write it in the chat, because that makes sense. Oh, I'm sorry, Pat. All right. Have a good morning at work, Steph. That sounds pretty fun, Laura. That's cool, Laura, especially the tree planting bit. Yep. Get your radio silence in, Mike. Gotta get the work done. Yeah, question. What's up, Pat? What makes a good dungeon to me as a player and as a DM? Okay. Um, as a player, I really like dungeons that require exploring. I'm a huge fan of the Here Be Dragons map aesthetic where you're constantly unrevealing. You're constantly revealing areas of a map that you haven't seen before. I think that I can track that back to my love of the video game Heroes of Might and Magic 3, which has a very dense fog of war over a map that you're exploring. And as you go through the map, you're encountering resources and roving war bands and settlements that you can take over. And I just have so much fun about revealing what I haven't seen before. Like, I really prefer it when there's a fog of war aesthetic where I can only see one room at a time. And then as we move into this next room, it gets revealed. I sound super groggy all of a sudden. Sorry, friends. I'm gonna sip of coffee here. So I love exploring. That's like my priority with a map. And so when I'm drawing one for other people, I want that sense of exploration as well, where there's that discovery going on constantly. I want there to be little niches where there's unexpected objects. I want there to be like this little ring of stone ghosts. I don't know what they are. I just thought they were fun to draw. So I like to be able to leave some mysteries in my dungeons that can be either populated by the DM or by myself later, and just draw whatever strikes me in the mood and go from there. Um, yeah, as a DM, I like stuff that is evocative without being dictatorial, if that makes any sense. Um, Things that inspire me to my own creativity as opposed to dictating to me what needs to happen when. I struggle to um, run modules because I have a hard time keeping straight everyone else's plans. Um, I've never been terribly good at that, but having something that's like, oh, there's this ring of stones here, or these individual stalagmites on the ground, maybe they're made of crystal, maybe they're made of, each of them is a different kind of stone, maybe they're old teeth. And the entire biosphere of this is a creature that is just, this is its lower jaw that you happen to be walking along. Who knows? It's kind of fun that way. I have a cube world with 6 sides that rotates on one tip. Does that mean the spinning tips would be hot, cold, dry, or wet? Um, I have no idea. That is a super good question. My assumption is, yeah, my mind wanders and recreates the module too, Pat. Like 100%. It's like, okay, well, this is a great starting point, but this doesn't make sense, or this makes sense, or I like this better. Like, just to have the freedom to play around with it, right? Um, yeah, in terms of your question, I do not know what the answer to that is. I feel like that's something you could post in the map group though and get some input on that. Michael, this playlist is amazing. I'm listening to your Good Morning one still. Tiffany just came on, and I'm like, yes. Awesome. Does it mean that the points of your cube world have less gravity than the rest of your planet? I probably sound like an idiot asking this question, but I don't know enough about anything to not ask the obviously lowbrow questions. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I love this song. So good. Technically from the center of the less gravity. Okay. Because I'm just thinking, like, your points then might have things like floating islands or water cascading off them into the sky, or, like, who knows what else. I don't know what the limits are for your world. It's fun, though. Super fun. Yeah, sorry I can't be more help with that, Pat. I am not the science kid. Like, aesthetics is far more my strong suit. And I think at the end of the day, I'm definitely one of those people that's like, I don't know, is it your world? What do you want to do with it? I'm not the river police, that's for sure. You need a river to go that direction? Do it. Make it happen. I think one of the challenges, Michael, that I have with designing a dungeon is theming it well, like to create that setting or that tone, um, and still having areas that are distinct, that have something to interact with that make them their own. And I am someone who is absolutely terrible at pre-planning pretty much anything. um, I'm a very impulsive person, especially in my art, which is like why there's a basic outline here and then all of this detail on this side, because I'm just like, yeah, well, I don't know, I'll figure it out as I go. Ta-da. Um, so that makes things like dungeon design something that I'm not super intentional about, which I feel like I should be more intentional about it. Um, and like actually learn the theory about what makes a good dungeon. I remember posting up a dungeon that I made. I think it was part of the Corpse Exquisite for Fantasy Maps and World Building hitting its 10,000th participant. Um, and somebody was like, you know, you really need to learn about, I think they said the phrase was jacquarding, which is a verbing of somebody's name, if I recall correctly, a dungeon to like make it more interesting. And I was like, oh, there's actually theory to this. Like that was something that had never really occurred to me because I'm not a good student of RPGs. I'm just, you know, a semi enthusiastic amateur. So it's like, okay, if there's theory to this, then that's something I can dig my teeth into, but I haven't dedicated as much time to it as I could. I don't often draw dungeons. I think this is only my fourth or fifth one, um, because I don't frequently use my own maps for games that I run. I haven't been running anything in months, so that's its own problem. But I just needed something yesterday that was a little bit different to kind of get my mind off the current events that were happening. And apparently, the therapy of doing thousands of tiny dots was exactly what my brain wanted. So, you know, we'll do that. It's simple, it's contentable. This is such a great playlist. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Yep. Is that reading as a staircase? Like, are these reading like elevation changes? I think so. Well, I'm committed anyway, so kind of doesn't matter. Thanks, Pat. How's Joy? Yeah, I hear that. Good thing it's Friday today. I don't think I'm familiar with that song, Michael. At least it's not coming to mind. Oh, sniffles. I didn't realize you were having a problem with the turn signal, Pat. I'm glad you got that changed, because that's a safety issue. We prefer you intact. Oh, is your mom gone home now? Was the visit okay? I know that waiting feeling. Except Dave drives, he doesn't take the train. When he has somewhere to go, which is not right now. Oh, I didn't know that, Pat. I'm sorry. You've kind of had a bad run of luck the last few months. She's coming back. Well, I hope it goes well. Okay, I feel like I need something in the middle of this room that's not just the circle, but I don't know what I want to put in there. Oh, I love this song too. Such a good song. A cauldron? Yeah. Okay, I've got a cauldron. Let's put a bedroll by it. I think I'm going to call it here, friends. We're only about 6 minutes early. Ooh, pardon me while I stretch. A toaster. Yes, Dungeon of the Toaster. That'd be fun. To do like a modern mashup dungeon where you have to fight like overly large kitchen appliances. It reminds me a little bit of Munchkin, how you have to fight like a gazebo and various other mundane things that are not necessarily creatures. Could you imagine trying to fight like a giant electric mixer? Those whirling beaters would be really problematic. Yeah, that'd be the thing. Good news on the coffee maker front. My in-law has one for us for free. Nice. Well, that's exciting. I'm happy for you. Soon you will have the magical elixir of life again. You're welcome for the stream. Thank you for hanging out and for using the opportunity to get some of your work done. I like having the shared studio space with people. It's really comforting to know that other people are working while I'm working. All right, signing off. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.